Okay, so let's do a problem. So it is a cantilever beam. So cantilever beam having two load. So two load both acting at a distance of this L. So both acting at a distance L. So it is from this x equal to 0 and this x equal to L. Okay, here I am going to find from this free end. So if it is from this free end, for if it is from free end, r equal to, so x equal to 0, x equal to 0 to x equal to L we want to calculate. So there is a reaction r at that point. So upward force equal to downward force. So what is this upward force? Upward force equal to downward force. Upward force is r and downward force is p plus p, which is 2p. So r equal to 2p. And next is, here there is a moment also. So we take this moment as this anti-clockwise direction. So this is clockwise moment equal to anti-clockwise moment. So clockwise moment, it is, what is this clockwise moment? So p into 2L and P into L. So P into 2L plus P into L, and anti-clockwise moment has this M. So what we will be get 2PL plus PL, 3PL equal to moment. So next we want to draw this in the shear force diagram. So for this x equal to 0, so to find the shear force diagram, so at x equal to 0, what is the force? So the force is R. So R is nothing but this 2P. So at x equal to 0, it is 2P is acting. So at this point there is no other load acting. So it will be constant till here it is 2P. But here P is acting. So 2P minus P. So P, it will become P. So here also there is no other load, so it will be constant P because there is no other lateral loads present, and another P is coming, so P minus P 0. Here till here it is P and here it is 0. Okay, finally we get this. So here positive and here also positive shear force. So there is other way for finding the shear force. For drawing the shear force diagram, for x equal to 0, we want to find. So this is x equal to 0. What shear force is present? It is R. That is 2P is present. So we have drawn this 2P. And next is x equal to L. So x equal to what? L. X equal to L. How much is present? How much shear force it is present? Here it is R and P. So R minus P. So R is nothing. This is 2P minus P is P. So here what we will be getting? So here at x equal to L, what we will be getting? So 2P minus P. So the same thing as I have shown in this figure. Okay, so in the shear force we get at this x equal to L. So 2P. So 2P we will be. Okay, here we get this magnitude as P. So exactly the same thing. Just look at this diagram. So 2P. First we will get at this x equal to 0. And next x equal to 0. There will be there? So there will be a 2P. So 2P. First before consider if there is a point load. If there is a point load, just consider before the section. Okay, so consider if there is a point load, look before that. Before that what it is? It is 2P. Before that it is 2P. So after that we want to find. So before that it is 2P. Next after that what it is happening? So minus P is there because there is a point load. So because of that point load, what it will be happening? So minus P will be acting downward. So we will be minusing that. So 2P minus P we will be getting P. So the answer is P. And what is this P? So this is P. So the magnitude of the particular thing here is P. So that we will be getting here. Okay. If somebody is asking you what is the shear force at x equal to L, So this particular occasion, if somebody is asking what is shear force, then it will be 2P and P. So what we 2P and P. So what we will take for the design, either 2P or P. So that for that we want to consider this LHS and this RHS. So what is the maximum value for the shear force? We want to take that. So if we consider this, there is 2P and here it is P. So 2P and P will be there. So maximum is 2P. So 2P will be taken for this design. Okay, next if you are finding the shear force at x equal to 2L. Here I mistakenly wrote x equal to L. Here it is x equal to 2L. Okay, so x equal to 2L. How we will be finding the shear force? Summation of the all loads before that. So how will be the summation of the all loads before that? So how the summation of this load will be? If this, so this is the point, summation of this load is there is R and there is P and so there is R. So there is R and next is there is P. So minus P and P. So here before that here there will be 2P. Here are 2P. Next is minus P. So after this point there will be minus P. That vertical load will also be acting. So we will be getting this is P and this is P0. So at this point what will be the shear force? So before if we take there is P and after if we take there is 0. So before it is P and after 0. So what will be the shear force at this particular point? If somebody asks you, it is P. Okay, from this we can just see from this. So this is okay, so this is that vertical load. So this is this vertical load. So this is before that vertical load there is P and after that, so before this P you should look and it will be, there will be P and after this there will be 0. So take this maximum. So that's why we are saying when there is point load, whenever there is point load, definitely there will be shear force. Next, to find this bending moment. Okay, so to find this bending moment, first what this moment at x equal to 0. So at x equal to 0, what will be the moment? So the moment is in anti-clockwise direction that we have considered. So that anti-clockwise moment will be what? So the anti-clockwise moment will be at x equal to 0. The moment will be what? 3PL. How we will be getting this 3PL? We got this m equal to 3PL. So this m equal to 3PL we already got. And this 3PL, so here we are consider from this negative. Sorry, here we are consider from this left hand side. But it will create this hogging moment instead of sagging. So if it is hogging moment, it is what? Negative. So minus 3PL. Next, if you look from this x equal to 0, next is x equal to L. If you look x equal to L, what will be there? This minus 3PL, already it will be there. Next is this reaction also will create what? This reaction also will create the bending moment. So minus 3PL minus what? This reaction. So this particular reaction into that length. Okay, so it will be minus 3PL. Next at x equal to L. So this is there will be a moment next due to this reaction bending moment. So next is R into L. As the force is upward, it will be creating positive bending moment, or we can say what the force into it will creating sagging, not hogging. So this is it is R into L. So this is minus 3PL plus 2P into L. So what you will be getting? Minus PL. Next is M at x equal to 2L. M at this x equal to 2L. What will be the value at x equal to 2L? X equal to 2L. there is already this minus 3pl, so minus 3pl. Next r into this much distance, r into which is positive, that is 2pl. Next this is downward force creates downward moment, which is minus p into this distance. So and it is minus pl. So what we will be getting 2, so minus 4pl plus 4pl equal to 0. Okay, so we will be getting, so 2p into, so here here also 2l and here also 2l. Okay, so sorry, here minus 3p into 2l plus what? So okay, so here what you will be getting is minus 3pl plus that moment, that is r is the reaction, that is 2p into the distance 2l minus p into that whole distance l. So what you will be getting, minus 3pl minus 3pl and this 2p, so this is 4pl and here minus 4pl and you will be getting plus 4pl. So answer is 0. Next, noted that for this bending moment, so for the shear force, if we want to know that there is this vertical strip like this for the shear force, then there should be concentrated load. But for this bending moment diagram, if there should be a vertical strip like this, there should be a concentrated point couple should be acting on that. So then only there will be this upward there will be a vertical strip like this. So let's see how to draw this diagram, shear bending moment diagram. So next, for drawing this is x equal to 0, the bending moment is minus 3pl, and x equal to l, it is minus pl, and x equal to 2l, it is 0. And to know what is the variation, here the shear force is constant. So what about the bending moment? It will be linear variation. So linear variation, I have drawn this linear variation. Okay, so here there is a vertical strip. So what is the reason for this vertical steps? Because there is a concentrated couple here. So this is the reason for this variation. So here what is this V maximum? It is 2p and this M max is what? Minus 3pl. So if it is failing due to shear force, failing due to shear force, then what happen? Then there will be splitting. So where it is maximum? Here it is maximum. So here there will be splitting will be there on this entire portion. If it is failing due to bending moment, here it will fail because here it is having this maximum bending moment.